Heavy metals. Where do they come from and what do they do in the body? So heavy metals are in a lot of different aspects of our environment. They are high in vaccines, childhood vaccines, as well as the COVID injections. They are high in the air based on the amount of chemtrailing in your environment over the last few decades. They are found in canned food. Any food in a can is going to be high in aluminum. They are in dental amalgam, mercury amalgam fillings. They are in seafood and lots of elements, especially mammals from the oceans. And they are also in tap water and certain city municipal water supplies, including some spring waters. This is where heavy metals come from. Now, what do they do to the body? Heavy metals create accelerated oxidative stress in the body. They break down the nervous system, the brain, the nervous system. They weaken the mitochondria, the cellular engine of the body. And they also create toxicity in the nervous system and the cells, especially around electromagnetic frequencies. Now, since 2020, there have been a plethora of towers, 5G towers assembled all over the country of the United States and beyond. And it is likely that you live or at least navigate to within 10 miles of a 5G tower. It's likely that you also have Wi-Fi in your house, and it's likely that you have a cell phone. So those three things, Wi-Fi, cell phones, and 5G towers, are big EMF stressors on the body. And when they react with the heavy metals, they create hyperconductivity in the body, meaning the body gets all wired up electrically because the invisible electrical fields are interacting with the metals in the body, making the body hyperconductive and out of sync. Before I did heavy metal detox, I lived a few miles from a 5G tower and I did not sleep well. After my second ionic foot bath within my heavy metal protocol, my sleep was restored. And I theorize that sleep patterns originate from light and heavy metal toxicity, among other toxicities, but heavy metals and light exposure and light rhythms are two foundational elements when it comes to sleep, as well as stress levels, but that's a more complicated tangent. Now, given the amount of heavy metals we have in our environment, within our body, and the amount of electrical fields, EMFs, in our environment, I believe it is very important now more than ever to perform heavy metal chelation and to focus on detoxifying a portion or all of the heavy metals you can from your body. Now, you can get tests such as hair mineral analysis tests to see the levels and the ratios of different heavy metals in the body, but the truth is that everybody has them. It just depends on to the extent that you've been exposed and to how long you've been living in your body and how good you've been taking care of your health and practicing cleansing and detox therapies. Now, one of the best ways to get out heavy metals in the body is to begin to incorporate saunas and binders. Go to a sauna 2 to 3 times a week. You get a really good sweat. You take some binders such as activated charcoal, zeolites, citrus pectin, and the binders help to bind and remove the heavy metals when they get stirred up from the sweating. Now, Mana Medicines, my business Mana Medicines, formulates an amazing product called homeostasis. This is niacin, folic acid, and N-acetyl L-glutamine. This is like putting nitrous oxide on your cells and assisting the body in the lymphatic channels to clear out heavy metals. This is a very powerful protocol when combined with sweating, saunas ideally, but exercise also works. When you consume this medicine, you are energizing the mitochondria and you are supporting the body in kicking out heavy metals. And when you kick out the heavy metals out of the cells and out of the lymph, the pores open, the skin is open, the third kidney is open, you can excrete a tremendous amount of these heavy metals out of the body. Very helpful, especially after they coat the skies, that you do this therapy, and it is very helpful for all beings for long term. The sooner we do heavy metal detox, the sooner our aging or oxidative process is going to slow down. I believe a lot of the early aging and early graying is due to heavy metal toxicity as a major factor, as well as mineral deficiencies. So something else I recommend when doing detox is focusing on remineralizing and focusing on electrolytes and really good quality organic clean nutrition, because you want to support and protect the cells with fats and with good nourishment. So homeostasis is an amazing product. If you want to get on a heavy metal detox train, purchase this product and consume it 3+ times a week with sweating therapy, and see what happens to your clarity, your energy, your vitality, your ability to detox fat out of the body, to detox a whole host of toxins out of the body. This is truly super fuel, super cheat code for detox. And I could tell in the times when I was working intensively with this medicine, I worked for it very intensively for over a year. My energy, my clarity was next level heightened. And I'm very grateful for this medicine. It was studied by a genius molecular biologist named Dimitri Katz. He has a whole website on homeostasis and the science. There's tens of thousands of people that have healed themselves from a variety of dis-ease from this blend, including the C word. But heavy metals, energy, this is super fuel. Ideal heavy metal detox, you combine binders, homeostasis, and sweating therapy. And from there you can incorporate other deeper binders like EDTA, which I make suppositories with EDTA for chelation. You can incorporate wheatgrass and chlorella, and algae are very powerful. We also distribute and sell algae on monomedicines.com. And heavy metals are a very pertinent dilemma that we are all dealing with in our world. And I pray that all of us take care of our bodies so we can live long, healthy lives and pass on good genes and less toxicity to the coming generation. So homeostasis, we're restocked at monomedicines.com. You can find us there. And sending lots of love, lots of chi, lots of vitality. Aloha.